Okay, so remind me why I'm here. Because you wanted to shorten your jail sentence? Also, I heard you're a really good counselor. Yes, that is so, but why what do you even see in Shadow Milk Cookie? He's obviously broken your trust several times now. Okay, isn't that a little bit of a broad question? I guess you could see it like that, yes. But I do have questions though. I do understand that Shadow Milk Cookie is a bit on the, but, I wanted to ask, why do you want to continue this relationship, or at least try to gain counseling for it? Well, I think, Golden Milk Cookie doesn't deserve, you know, he doesn't deserve to have parents that are arguing, I don't, I, I believe me and Shadow Milk Cookie have our differences, but I feel like we can get over them if we properly re-educated ourselves on trust and boundaries. And how do you believe that this is achievable by speech? Have you tried certain, forms of therapy, or... Well, I know I am a therapist, but I'm saying, have you tried beating him? Excuse me? Sorry, different era. I do understand that you do have worries of your own, but I was thinking that possibly that Shadow Milk Cookie here is the problem. While you have no issues of your own, you have to understand that he has both issues and flaws. Flaws that you can, understand and move on from, and problems that are more long-term in fixing. Yes, I know. That's kind of why I went to this therapist. Or you. I have known Shadow Milk Cookie for a long time now, and I will say that he does have his handful of issues, more or less, based on trust. Yes, yeah, he does. Where's Shadow Milk Cookie? I'm sure he's just embarrassed. He does not like to have his problems outright talked about. He tends to avoid responsibility, but I do understand that this is counseling. I feel like he needs to be here as well. Shadow Milk Cookie, if you don't come back here, I'm calling off the engagement. You wouldn't do that. And why do you think I wouldn't do that? You're already running away from our goddamn relationship counseling. Do you think I have any more tolerance for you? I'm sorry. I said too much. Let's just talk, okay? I want to get through this together. I feel like the past few days, you've been lying to me a lot, and I want to understand why you had to lie, or why you wanted to. I don't understand. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have lied to you. I do love you, but I'm worried about losing connections with the bees. I don't want to lose them and then lose you. I understand. It must be hard for you. You've grew up with them, and I'm sure it's similar for me with the other ancients. But I want you to understand that you have to be able to say no in certain situations. If you say no and you get in trouble, I'll be there for you. Promise? Yes, I promise, okay?